Okay, now let's move on quickly then to this issue of what the president said. Uh, According to the president, we've made consistent progress in improving the standards of our election. Um, Election is coming 2015. This is part of what makes up our democratic rule in Nigeria. What's your thought? Do you see any election holding in your part of the world? Do you see democracy, the dividends of it, being able to go out and cast your vote? Do you see it happening?
You see, if we do not conduct elections in any part of Nigeria, we are giving in to the Boko Haram. Because one of the values of the Boko Haram is to suspend the liberal democracy in Nigeria. By not conducting elections, it's like we are conceding defeat to the Boko Haram. There has been election in Afghanistan. There has been election in the most difficult of places. So we must do it, if for nothing else, to tell the Boko Haram that, look, you cannot change our values. You cannot replace it with your violent doctrines. You can do that. Of course, there are many options. The independent electoral, the INEC has the option of setting aside special dates for elections to be held in crisis-prone areas, not just Borno, Yobe, Adama, you have Plateau, you have Benue. I hope we get over these things before the elections. But there's the option of fortifying security, mobilizing all the resources there, but there has to be elections, if for nothing, to tell the Boko Haram.
Send a message to Boko Haram.
And also, you know, the onus lies on the immediate government to these people to ensure that the forthcoming elections, I mean, if you talk about democracy, immediately in your area, it lies on you and every other person in government there. Can you say, in moving forward in this democracy, you have a capacity to make sure that this dividend cuts across to these people?
Yeah, we do. You see, the fact of the matter is this. There are many elements, like I said, that contribute to the whole of this, Boko Haram. What we need from our experiments of getting the youths so much involved, in community policing. Maybe you must have heard about the civilian JTF in Borno, where we have youths who are inspired by Governor Kashim Shettima, trained by the state government, equipped, provided with the tools that they need. They are being paid salaries by the state government. These youths are responsible for the relative peace that we have, in Maiduguri today, and some urban centers of Biu, Monguno, and other places. Of course, they work so much, with the military. That tells you that these problems can be overcome.
That's right.
When the governor was sworn in May 2011, Boko Haram elements were brandishing their weapons on the streets. Today, I can beat my chest and tell you that there is no resident Boko Haram in Maiduguri, which is the
There is no
resident Boko Haram.
So you're saying that these people do not live
They don't
in
live
the
in
state?
Maiduguri. No, in Maiduguri. I'm talking about the
In
state
Maiduguri.
capital,
That's
which
right,
is the
okay.
biggest part of the state.
Right.
In the past, it used to be the most troubled, part of the state. Today, the youth in Maiduguri, there is a mass movement against the Boko Haram. It tells you the mindset of the majority of the people of the state. But I think what we need is concerted efforts, particularly, support, from the federal government, using the military, maybe more number of boots, the right equipment. I believe that we can handle the situation.